The next time you head into your local garden centre, you'll notice the pest section looks a little bit different. That's because there's been a whole bunch of insecticides taken out of it. Now, these insecticides all come under different retail names, but they have one common thing. They're from a family of insecticides called Neonicotinoids. Now, these particular insecticides are suspected of causing a pretty significant environmental problem, and they were banned in the European Union back in 2013. Now, leading garden centres right across Australia have banned them from their shelves too. Now, the main reason is there's a serious concern that this family of chemicals may be responsible for something known as colony collapse disorder. CCD is a phenomenon that occurs when the majority of worker bees in a colony just disappear. The reason the workers never returned wasn't known until recently, when it was discovered that minuscule amounts of these neonicotinoids seem to affect the bee's homing device. Basically, they load up with food and then they get lost, never making it back to the hive. This is a really big issue in the USA, where bee populations today are 50% of what they were 10 years ago. So it's good news for us here in Australia, particularly when you take into account that 1/3 of the world's food supply comes as a result of pollination from honeybees. So it's good news for us, but also for animals too. The reality, however, is we still need to control pests in our home gardens. It's vitally important to the quality of the food plants we grow and the health of our flower gardens. So, with this family of chemicals gone, what do you do? This has to be one of the very best. It uses 3 completely natural ingredients, including this one here. You know chilli, when you munch on it, it makes your mouth really fiery. When you eat too much of it, it upsets your stomach. It starts to really rumble. So imagine what that does to a caterpillar munching its way through your favourite veggies. The next ingredient is garlic. And we all know that garlic wards off vampires, right? So any of the sapsuckers, like aphids, will leave quickly if this is around. Garlic wards off ants, thrips, leafhoppers, and even whitefly. The last ingredient comes from a daisy that grows in Africa. It's called pyrethrum, and it'll control most pests of consequence in a backyard. In fact, you put these 3 together and you've got the ultimate natural control of most bugs of any consequence. Now, here's the important thing. Use this, you're not going to affect bees. It is bee-friendly, and it keeps you away from those nasty neonicotinoids that we're so concerned about.